Hi.
Spend some time alone. Understand that soon you'll run with better men.
Okay. Hi, hello, Dumelang and welcome back to my channel. It is the last day of the month. Let me show you. I feel like I should always have this prepared, but I sometimes forget. Okay, there it says March 2025. The blue one is circled, so it's the 31st of March. With the box man, you know what's happening. Project Pan update. So let's get into it. I've already done my skincare, but I'm still gonna talk about that. Okay, first we start with makeup all the time. I'm gonna do my makeup on camera with you guys. So yeah, first of all, this is still going strong, and I just decided to give up on that. Using this other spoolie to do the brows because I'm just too lazy for that process. In terms of brow product, I like the actual product of this one. I just hate the brush. I think that's my issue with it. Yeah. Anyways, trying to make the makeup section not too long. And then here is, hold on. Here is where the powder is. The face powder. I use it to prime and to set because I don't like using like other primers on top of, I don't know, it just feels a bit slippery when I'm doing my makeup. Oh, and this is the first marking I've made. I have showed this powder before, but this is the first time I've made a marking. So, ooh, look at this pimple. So at the end of March, if it will close, at the end of March, this is how far the powder came to. This, I can't mark it yet. There's no visible proof. It's the LA Girl in Toffee in Fawn, actually. But this one, not sure if you can see that. You see? This windowing, you can see it here. So it is going down. I'm just kind of over it at this point. Anyways, I mix these two because I can't seem to get a hold of my perfect shade in a foundation. So now I have to play chemist here, which freaking sucks. Anyways, let me do that off camera. Alright, this one is a bit tricky. I used to mark it. Y'all can see the markings here. But now because I took the stopper out, I'll add the video here. Okay, project pan types these. So this is how this liquid blush is looking. Methinks I'm going to I'm going to remove the stopper because most of the product is now, oh, let me turn it around here, and it's kind of hard to get to. Hold on, let me clean it first. Right, so I'm just gonna stick I'm gonna stick the tweezer in here and try and like open it around. Like, it's a very dangerous process, and I fear for my, oh, there it is, it's inside. Okay, and then I'm just gonna, oh, this one was easy. This one was so easy. What the heck? Hey, so now what is that? Things are falling. Okay, the stopper is out, which means I can just, ooh, I can get to it nicely now. Okay, okay, I'm happy. So in terms of empties, this will more than likely be an empty by the end of the month. I'm going to fight to empty this one out because, yeah. Expired when? March 2024. It's March 2025 and I'm still using this on my face. But my skin looks good still, so ew, why am I so close to you? Sorry. My skin looks good still, so this project pan video is gonna be long. I can already see that. So I took the stopper out. So now what I have to do to get to it is kind of just stick a brush in here if it will go in. Thank you. And get to it. But it's not finished. I'm not considering it an empty yet. Which feels a bit stupid. But I don't know. It's probably gonna be empty in the first week of April. So should I consider it an empty? I think I'm gonna consider it an empty because yeah, Owens, getting to it is hard now. But this one, even here at the ends. Alright guys, this is empty now. I think I'm gonna consider it an empty. Now we are onto bronzer. Look at how far down it is all the way down. No, it isn't. Look at how far down it is now. Not bad. Hold on. So when we pick it up, this is the Essence Baby Got Bronze and Hazelnut Hug, by the way. It's so small now. It's actually like quite impressive. Okay, girl. Okay, like get into it. Let's bronze now. This also goes without saying. I am gonna put pictures in, like here. Obviously, I'm gonna edit pictures in so that you can see the difference from the previous month to now. So yeah, because now we're blending out, and this the only reason why I'm showing you my blending process right now is because this what is this beauty blender is taking its last show, is having its last moment right now. Yeah, I replace my beauty blenders every 3 months for sanitary reasons. So, and I've been breaking out lately, so I don't know, maybe it's the excessive makeup wear, or maybe it's just the tools are not that clean. So I'm gonna replace this one and I'll show you which one is coming out next. Wait, I didn't even tell you which beauty blender this is. It's the Scarlet Hill one. So Scarlet Hill is the Mr. Price makeup line. Their beauty blenders are very soft. I'm like quite impressed with them actually. So yeah, we're just gonna use the last one in the box, and then after that hopefully I'll find a Scarlet Hill near me that sells a Mr. Price near me that sells Scarlet Hill makeup, because not all of them sell. Like, that's annoying. Okay, this is the powder I used to set under my eyes. I haven't set my whole face yet, but from March to from Feb to March. You see it from here. I think end of April this should be done. End of April. So, and then I forgot to mention, but the powder I said, oh, this one is the one I mixed together. Is the Revlon banana powder and the translucent buff by Yardley. And then this one is warm cocoa by Yardley and translucent buff by Yardley. So I did a lot of mixing and matching here in terms of containers, because it was just, I was trying to do what was convenient for me. Anyways, let's set the whole face. Now we're moving on to powder bronzer. I think y'all remember this one. Finally had a pan. I'm not sure if the pan grew or not. I don't think it did. But obviously, the only way to know for sure is if I take side-by-side comparison, like from last month to now. So I think I'll add a picture here, but for now I'm not entirely sure if the pan grew. I don't think it did. I genuinely don't think it did. Like, anyways, here's our powder blush. Sorry, I don't know, I'm glitching. We're using this shade that has been in the project pan and still no pan. What must happen? Right? What must happen? I'm getting tired of using it actually. Granted, I don't have that many blushes. I have a face palette, that Revolution X Tammy one. I'll put a picture of it here. Konje, I hate making myself work, and here I am making myself work. Anyways, but that one has a very orange blush that I like mostly when I'm a bit darker. Like right now, I feel like I'm too light for it. It just makes me look like an Oompa Loompa, essentially. But yeah, there is no pan in this. I'm gonna show a picture though because I think the light is too bright. I haven't done this not even once. There's a dip in here. There is also a dip in here, and there's also a dip in here. So there's a dip in every single one of them because I've been using them all. But I'm trying to pan this one, like, and then I'm using this one as well just to what's that word? Blend it out, or buff it out. There, I'm using it to buff it out. Anyways, guys, and on the nose because I find this cute. This is the eyeshadow palette we're using today, and look at this. Yo, I'm gonna insert a video of when the pan first came to light. Lighting developments in the project pan. There's a pan in my eyeshadow. This one, small but visible. This happened on the 23rd. Yeah, 23rd of March. Exciting. Okay, now that we've seen that, this pan has very clearly grown. Should have taken a picture of it before it grew, like when it did, and then whatever. But for the most part, we have a pan and a palette. The thing is with this one there, I don't think this one was pressed as hard as the other ones, as the other colors in here. So that's why the pan came so easily. Like, I don't know if I'm using that color right now, but we'll all see it at the end of this video. Okay, but we're getting too excited about this pan. There is a dip in the brown one, in this brown shade. There's a dip in this brown shade. There's a dip in this darker shade as well. These two glitters, I use them the most, so they also have a rather noticeable dip as well. I'm gonna use this one today. I haven't used glitter in a while. I was just getting bored of it. I was not concentrated on the here. But in terms of this palette, we're making progress. But I'm getting bored of it now. So what should I do? Should I replace it? No, I need a neutral palette, so I might replace the other one. Let me show it to you. So this is the other one I've been using. It's nice. It's a bit ashy though. I think I've already complained about this, but let me tell you. Here, dip, here, dip, and here, dip. So I think this one will be the first one to pan, like to get that silver thing at the bottom. This will be the first one to pan. Yeah, whatever it is, because these all say love in different languages. I just can't speak all of them. But this Milasman, I think this will be the first one to pan, then this one, then this one. But yeah, I don't know. Should I? I want to pan it first and then I'll replace it because I'm actually getting a bit bored with my combos. These are the two mascaras I've been using. This one, I just opened it, so it's not gonna go dry yet. This one, not dry either. Come on, not dry either. It was opened end of October. People are gonna say, oh, aren't you supposed to replace your mascara every 3 months? It's not giving me issues, so I'm like literally not gonna do that. That's too much money. I'll replace it when it's dry. And the replacement is already here because I ordered two. Oh, it's a brown mascara. I ordered 2 from Take a Lot, so I didn't open the other one yet. I'll open the one, and then when this one is done, I'll open the next one. It's actually like common sense, is it not? I would think so. I'm also very snarky right now. I'm tired and hungry, and I have somewhere to go. Sorry. Anyways, those are the 2 mascaras I'm using. When the second one is done, I think I'm gonna get this again. This one, I hate it. I'm just gonna go back to my Essence. I hate it. I don't like how it looks. So yeah. Is that it for makeup? It definitely is not, because I literally have lips to do still. I did mascara before I set. Anyways, here's my setting spray. This is a new one, mind you. And by the end of March, this is where it is. I don't know what to say. Like, end of March, and this is a new, the brand new one. Didn't you have 2 before? Wait. Just wait. End of March, which means by the end of April, it's gonna be finished. Because I'm only using one. Where is my fan? Alright, now we're on to lips. So I'm adding, okay, let's start with my lip below. This is how far it is. Like, how do I? No, this is how I do it. Like this. This is how far it is. I will insert a like comparison picture, but shockingly enough, I don't think I use that much Labello this month, which is weird for me. Okay, and then this one pisses me off. This one pisses me off. The Juicy Bomb. Regular ones. I can't. Oh, I'm gonna insert a video here. Yeah, this is part of my project pan, right? Let's just put you down here, right? There's still about like this much of product left in here. Can't turn it backwards. I'm clicking, but the clicky is not going up. It's not going up. So your yellow. This is the last time I'm buying this. I thought I was gonna give other colors a try, but if the mechanism is going to break when my product is not even done, sorry, I don't even know why I'm holding the phone so skew, then what's the point? Now I'm gonna have to dig this thing out, and that irritates me, because usually with the labello I dig it out when it's like at the end here. When it's like at the end here. Now I'm gonna have to dig this much product out. Oh, why don't you just throw it away? Hey, that's my money. That's my money. Don't do that. Yeah, don't ask me those kind of questions. But yeah, once these clicky things seem to have an issue, and I'm not about it. So yar. Anyways, I'm not getting this again. I'm annoyed. So with this one here, regular ones is step my guide for using it now. Tanzikinte, Q-tip, key, but I don't feel like wearing this today, so because it doesn't match my makeup. Okay, so here are the 2 new lip products I'm adding. First of all, this one, you can see with the gaping and the opening here. Hold on, gaping and the opening here and here. It's close to done, so I think this one will take like probably 2 to 3 months to finish. And then here's the second one I'm adding. It's the Wet n Wild what? I remember the name, but anyways, it's in Firefighting. The shade is called Firefighting. This is how far it is. So, and you know, it makes sense for me to use it up now. I'm just gonna dab it on because I don't want it to be too red. It's a warm toned red, by the way, so like an orangey undertone to it. So if you don't like that, because these ones do tend to make the teeth a bit yellow, but I don't care. Like, why are you looking at my teeth so goddamn much? Anyways, yeah, this is the one I'm using today, and then here's my lip liner. Guys, this babe has been through a lot, hey? Anyways, I'm gonna add the comparisons. Every single thing is gonna have a comparison picture that I'm just gonna like insert. So let's go. There it is. Okay, that's my face done. I'm ready for where I have to go. Now it's on to skincare. Let's do this. It is not in fact onto skincare because I forgot to add this Essence lip gloss. It's here. This is where we're starting it off from in the official project pan. This has been my handbag lip gloss for the past however many. So I think end of April will probably be done, or I'll be taking out the stop at end of April. It's not bad. It's not bad. So it's skincare, body care, and hair care. Like, let's just get into it. Where do we start? Let's start with the serums. These are the only two skin treat serums we have left. Here's where the niacinamide is at the end of March. Here's where the vitamin C is at the end of March. These will be empty in April. I know that much. I'll replace them then. This one was the one that came in at the end of Feb. Ne? This is how far it is at the end of March. So I think I use hyaluronic acid a bit more than the other ones. Not even think. I do use it a bit more than the other ones because vitamin C has a tendency of being a bit too katlarin. Not stripping per se, but in a level shaky, man. If the thing doesn't, and it also depends on the time of month, but that's besides the point. It's just in a little shaky. I don't know how else to say it. Okay, here's the salicylic acid what do you call it, moisturizer I use. So this was it at the end of Feb. This is it at the end of March. It's going at exactly the pace that it usually goes at. I only ever buy one at a time, so I don't even know why that is in the project pan per se, but fine. This is the Clicks collection, skincare collection. You're not ill. Aloe vera one. Okay, this one I have to put the light down for. Let's put you down all the way down. Do you see how far it's gotten? That's actually bloody impressive. Regardless, I'm not getting this again. It's too thick. Because it has aloe vera and it's supposed to be the hydrating, like from the hydrating range of the skincare collection, I thought it would be a bit less creamy. It's too creamy. That's my issue with it. It's too creamy. I want like those water gel ones, man. And I'm not gonna get Neutrogena. The other one is too fragrant. That other one I was using from Himalaya, it's too fragrant. So I don't think I'm gonna get those again. I'm gonna try something new, but I'll see when I get there. For now, because it's still here, I'm not gonna buy anything when I still have. Just doesn't make sense. Eye cream. I still have this one. This is a sample. I genuinely thought it would be done by the end of March. Next, it's still going strong, but mid 1 week, 2 weeks into April, it'll be fedile and and then I'm gonna replace it. You know. Alright, on to makeup remover, which is a bit weird, but fine. This was it at the end of Feb. I opened it at the end of Jan. So end of Jan to end of Feb, that's where it was. End of Feb to end of March. This is where it is. I don't know if I marked. Yeah, I marked it. End of March. So I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna need to replace this at the end of April. That's most likely the case. If I'm seeing how it's going by, like judging based off this part, probably gonna have to replace it at the end of April, which is fine. Which means it's what, a 3-month thingy? Like every 3 months, then I'll be buying a new one. I don't think that's bad. I genuinely don't think that's bad. Here is our favorite friend, the big girl. Okay, end of Feb, end of March. I used it a lot more on my face and body because I was just too lazy to moisturize with anything else. So this was when I was still using it just for the face. Now from here to here, I was using it face, body, face, body. I just didn't care. I was too tired to moisturize. But now speaking of moisture, oh, I forgot one thing. I'm adding this to the project pan. It's a night cream. I'm using night creams a lot more now because I do my makeup a lot more often, which means I need to moisturize at night. Anyways, I've had this since last year December. So couple months December. So from December it was full. This is where it is at the end of March. I'm only showing you at the end of March because I'm only adding it in now at the end of March, adding it into the project pan now at the end of March. So so then every month from then I'll show you how long it takes to finish this night cream. Why is it so freaking bright? It's the Isabella Garcia one. I'm not going to order order from them. I did not get this from them. I did not buy it. My sister got it. She gave it to me because she doesn't use it. So gotta do what you gotta do. Clarea heke. So because this is end of Feb, this end of March, I actually realized that I blow dry my hair a lot more often than not. But then again, I only wash my hair every 2 weeks, so I don't know. I don't want to air dry it anymore. Like I feel like that causes more breakage than controlling how much heat, like the heat settings on the microwave on the hair dryer. So yeah, I think in terms of I don't see any heat damage. I think this is working. This is the Also Heavenly Heat Protectant Repair and Care. That's the name of the line in case anyone is interested. But I've used it. And then here we are. This moisturizer. You'd say I moisturize my hair. There's no want my hair moisturized every single time. So from Feb to March, which means by April to probably be here. Sorry. It's guys. I'm actually so freaking tired. I've had a long week to say the least, but it's coming to an end. Mind you, this is Monday, but that's besides the point. Okay, this this big girl who we opened last month. This was at the end of Feb, end of March. We're here. She's white as hell. Yo, you can't even see. There. End of March, this is where we are. I like it. It's so light and it's kind of like watery. It's not like the thick cream. I like this body lotion. Then again, it's a lotion. It's not a cream. It's not a body cream. So that's why it's not that thick. But this one is a bit more slippery. So for like these hot days when you don't want to hold like Nivea and stuff like that, this is nice. But then again, it's not hot anymore. So I need a thicker cream. But I'll get that when this one is done. So end of Feb, end of March. You see the progress? This is not bad. End of March, this is where it is. I think by the end of June, this will probably be finished, and then I'll get a body cream for winter purposes. I think that makes sense. But this one is also thick, even if it's a lotion. I don't know. Me no know. More. And then last but not least, here is the body oil I use from Brumley. You can get this line from Clicks and Pep. I bought this from Pep. End of Feb, end of March. So what? End of March. I think by end of April, maybe. End of April, so or beginning of June. This one will be done. I already have another one because I stacked them. I don't know why I did that, but I already have another one in there. So When that one, ooh, my god, did you hear my voice? Ew. When this one is done, I'll open the next one. Simple, easy. Now we move on to the fun part. Empties. The empty box. Okay, let's go. She's open. So there's not many empties this month. I don't think there are. But yeah, this, it's 90 in a packet, so every 3 months I go through this. So, but guys, someone made me insecure on the internet and told us to stop adding hygiene products to the project pans. I think I'm gonna stop doing that as well, because now I'm sad. I don't like feeling funny, so I'm just like, these things, face washes doesn't count. They mean like body washes, the roll on and stuff. So I think I'm just gonna stop doing that. Then it's fine. It's fine. I think y'all don't like that, but then again, y'all don't speak in the comments, so how will I know? Anyways, finished this one and I replaced it with this one. It's the exact same thing, just this one is smaller and cheaper. Now it makes sense to buy the bulk version, but at that time I didn't have money when I was replacing this. Yo guys, I was going through it. Now remember we were talking about the 2 setting sprays I was using prior. Here they are. They finished it around the same time. Like this one finished a day before this one, so I think it helped the process of like not running out too quickly, because I was using them in tandem. I was using them together. Now with that one, I was using it on its own, and it's already halfway and we're only a month into using it, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna get a, what's the other one? That one from Revolution. I'll put a picture of it in here. I think I'm gonna get that, but I don't know where I'm gonna get it. Ish guys. Anyways, these 2 are empty. I've had this perfume, this fragrance mist, perfume mist, there it is, from Also Heavenly, since like 3 Christmases ago. But the thing is, it had already finished, and then I bought the big one, and then the big one spray broke, and then I would add it in here, and then I went back to the shop looking for that big one or a small one, anyone with the scent. They discontinued it, so I saved it after that for like 2 years, and this is the first time it's like done, and I feel so sad because I like really like this perfume. I'm so irritated. And then, but here's another perfume that was actually in my project pan. We're done with her. This is Empowerers. I love the scent and I'm going to repurchase it, but I think I'm gonna get the 50 ml. Oh, it's from Eden Perfumes, so an easy repurchase. I think I'm gonna get the 50 ml because the perfume didn't like new perfumes. I don't want to stick to what I know, if you feel me, but I still want the scent, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I want new perfumes, but I don't want to completely get rid of this one. But I think an 100 ml would be too much. Like, lang verstaan, Anna. Do you understand me? Just spraying it on the clothes I'm wearing. Do you feel me? Yeah, that's it. Now it's done. But I am gonna get this again. This one I'm getting again, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't, but I'm only getting the 50 ml. And to replace this one, we're gonna go with Queen by Eden Perfumes. I'm only adding this one to the project pan because I don't really like it. This is one I'm not gonna repurchase, but I liked it enough to get it initially. But in a little, man, it works on my sinuses, and then like I feel like I'm suffocating when I'm wearing it, so I'm probably gonna spray it from under the, downwards. But yeah, this is the new Project Pan perfume, because it also works for autumn, works for summer, but for now it's just bothering my senses a bit. So yeah, and then finally we've called it an empty. We've called it an empty. Yeah, look, a full bottle, which means where's this rate? Sorry, essentially empty, which means, yeah, I think you already saw that from before we got here. What the heck is this? Okay, so let's just refill my vitamin C toner. Hold one. Alright, same thing. When this is empty, I'll show you then where it is at that point. But that one was in the technically empties for since December or November, one of those. So November, December, Jan, Feb, March. 5 months to finish half a bottle. That's not bad. Which means it'll take. What does one toner take me like 10 months then? If that's the case, that's bloody awesome. Okay. Because of the foam, hold on, let me just add a bit more. Yeah, the foam is making it hard. Okay, then let's mark it together. This is it after the first refill, and then I'll put the month when this is done so we see how long it took. So here it is. Can y'all see that? Yeah, this is where it is after the first refill. After the refill, can't say first because it's not the first refill, but after the refill into the spray bottle, this is where it's at. Hi Chilla, I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired. Bye. Initial one that was in here that I put, and then it finished, and then I replaced it. But hey, it's an empty. This one. Toners take a while to finish, is what I'm noting. Like a good 6-ish months. So I don't need to buy that many. I only ever buy this one and this one. This one's not an empty yet because that spray bottle's not done yet. So I only buy these two because vitamin C, I like how it brightens my skin, and then this one is hydrating, but it's not an empty yet. Okay, so yeah, like we finally got an empty, and this lip stain, empty, and this lip stain and the other lip thingy are its replacement. And then yeah, I think I'm just gonna add this to the empties pile. Like there's no point in not considering it an empty. It's empty. Like, let me show you, even at the bottom there, I scraped it out with that brush. It's an empty. And then there's one thing in here that I'm decluttering. I gave up on this. I haven't used it even once since the time I said I mix it with the concealer. I don't care to. It's not my shade. I have no business having it in my makeup kit, in my makeup. I have no business having this. It's too light for me. Even if I get lighter in winter, it's still going to be too late. So I'm decluttering this. It's full. Yeah, no, it's full. This is about the amount I've used. I've had this for years. There's no point. So I'm just not going to do it. Oh, and then the replacement for this blush is going to be this blush from Passion Pro, which is sold at this Kim. It's in the shade Ooh La La. So this is new in the project pan. I've been using it in tandem with that one, but I haven't been focusing on this one, the way I was focusing on that one. So now I'm going to be focusing on this one. Okay, that is literally it. Is it? No, it isn't. Hold on. It is. So it was like 4. Let's say 4. Let's say 4. Yeah, it was 4 of these twinners, these beauty blenders. So here's the one, the new one. Here's the old one. This is how the old one looks. Like, this is how this thing looks when it's wet. So this is wet, this is dry. I don't use a dry beauty blender. Look at this. Okay, thumbnail. Anyways, we're saying goodbye to her, and then we're gonna use this for the next 3 months. That's it, y'all. Y'all can go now. Like, we've all had enough. You ain't gotta go home, but you need to get out of here. So goodbye. Bye.
Spend some time alone, understand.